The next unit that we will start is the periodic properties. This is the periodic table, or this is the modern periodic table. In modern periodic table, there are 18 horizontal lines. This is the first horizontal line. This is also called as group number 1. Second horizontal line, group number 2. Group number 3, 4, 5, 6. Group number 7, 8, 9, 10. Group number 11, then 12. This is group number 13 of the modern periodic table. Group number 14, 15, 16, group number 17, and finally this is the group number 18 of the modern periodic table. So in the modern periodic table there are 18 vertical lines. These vertical lines are also called as groups. In modern periodic table there are 18 vertical columns, or I can say there are 18 vertical lines which are also called as groups. In modern periodic table there are 7 horizontal lines. This is the first horizontal line, hydrogen. After that, lithium, beryllium, second horizontal line, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. These horizontal lines are also called as periods. So in modern periodic table there are total 7 periods. 1, 2, third period, this is fourth, fifth period, sixth period, and this one is the 7th period of the modern periodic table. In modern periodic table there are 7 horizontal lines which are also called as periods. So in modern periodic table, the horizontal lines, or I can say the vertical columns are 18, and horizontal lines are 7. So I can say in modern periodic tables there are 18 groups, and in modern periodic tables there are 7 periods. The first 3 periods in the modern periodic table, that is period number 1, which is having only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium, and the period number 2, which is having 6 elements, lithium, beryllium, and from boron to neon, and period number 3, which starts from sodium and also having total 8 elements. So these first 3 periods, that is period number 1 to period number 3, these 3 periods are also called as short periods, because they are having less number of the atoms, either 2 or 8 atoms. These elements these periods having either 2 elements or 8 elements. More than 8 elements are not present in first 3 groups, that is group number 1 to group number 3. That's why these are also called as short periods. The last 4 periods, that is from period number 4 to period number 7, in modern periodic tables are called as long periods. Why they are called as long periods? Because they are having more number of elements as compared to first 3 periods. The number of elements will be either 18 or 32. Less than 18 elements are not present in group number 4 to group number 7. That's why they are called as long periods. This is our period number 4th. This 4th period having 18 elements, and this 5th period having also 18 elements. But the period number 5 and period number 6 and period number 7 are having 32 elements. So these period having either 18 or 32 elements. The first group in the modern periodic table is also called as alkali metals. And the group number 2 is also called as alkaline earth metals. In the similar way, the 18 group is also called as noble gases. Group number 17, the elements of group number 17 is also called as halogens. And the elements of group number 16, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, and polonium, are called as chalcogens. And the elements of group number 15, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, and bismuth, are also called as nicogen. Pnecogens. Nicogens. The elements of group number 11, copper, silver, and gold, Cu copper, Ag silver, and Au gold, in the modern periodic table are also called as coinage metal. also called as coinase metals. Alkali metals, the elements of group number 1 in modern periodic table, are also called as alkali metals. Why they are called as alkali metals? Because the oxide and hydroxide of group 1 metals are basic in nature and they are soluble in water. All those bases which are also soluble in water also called as alkali. The metal of group number 1 are lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. Finally, this is the francium. Francium is the radioactive. So these are the metal of group number 1. We are talking about the oxides like as lithium oxide, sodium oxide, potassium oxide, etc. These are the oxide. And hydroxide like as lithium hydroxide LiOH, sodium hydroxide NaOH, potassium hydroxide KOH. So these are oxides of group 1 metal and these are the hydroxides of group 1 metals. So these oxides and these hydroxides are basic in nature and soluble in water. That's why they are called as alkali metals. Now the question, why group 1 metals are also called as alkali metals? So the answer of this question has already been discussed. Group 2 metals, that is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. Radium is the radioactive. These are also called as alkaline earth metals because their oxide and hydroxide basic in nature and found in the earth crust. So why group 2 metals are also called as alkaline earth metals? The answer is oxides and hydroxides of group 2 metals are similarly basic in nature and found in earth crust. That's why they are also called as alkaline earth metals. We know that the group 2 metals are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and the radium is radioactive. So if we talk about the oxides, we know that the group metals always carry plus 2 charge and group 1 metal always carry plus 1 charge, and oxide ion, that is O2 negative, always carry minus 2 charge. So one oxygen always attached with the one atom of the group 2 metals. So oxide become BeO, MgO, CaO, SrO and BaO. All these oxides are basic in nature and found in the earth crust. Similarly, if we talk about the hydroxide, as we know that the hydroxide ion having one negative charge, it is OH negative, and alkali metal having plus 2 charge. So 2 OH negative will attach with each ions of the alkali metal, like as barium OH key twice, Mg OH key twice, Ca OH key twice, Sr OH key twice. All these are the hydroxide of the group 2 metals. So similarly, these hydroxide of the group 2 metals are also basic and found in the earth crust. As we know that the element of the group number 11, that is copper, silver and gold, are also called as coinase metal. Why they are called as coinase metal? Because these metals are used in making coins and also present in the currency of a country. So these metals are also used to make the currency. That's why they are called as the coinase metal. So why group 11 metals are also called as coinase metal? Because these metals like as copper, silver and gold, these metals are used in making coins and currency. The elements of group number 17 are called as halogens: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Why they are called as halogens? Because they are present in the sea salt. The elements of group number 17, that is chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, are halide forming. They form halides and also found in the sea salt mostly. Mostly they are found in the sea salt in their high concentration. That's why they are called as halogens. Also called as halogens. Halogens. Halo means sea and genesis means producing. All those things which are produced by the sea, are produced from the sea, are called as halogens. Because these halides are present in the sea salt, we can say they are produced by the sea. That's why they are also regarded as halogens. Next is the element of group number 16 are also called as chalcogens. Group number 16 basically oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. Why they are called as chalcogens? Because these are the ore forming elements. Every metal present in the earth crust, supposed to be this is the metal which is present in the earth crust, and metals are not free in the earth crust. They are attached with mostly oxygen and sulfur. Like as iron is present in the form of Fe2O3 and Fe3O4. Similarly, it is also present in the form of FeS2. Magnesium is present as magnesium carbonate, like as lead is present as PbS, mercury is present as HgS. So we can extract a metal from the soil of the earth crust, and these elements of group number 16 are attached with the metals. That's why these are also called as ore forming. The elements of group number 15, like as nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, are also called as nicogens. Why they are called as nicogens? Because the compound of nitrogen, phosphorus and arsenic gives us the pleasant smell. Pleasant smell, a smell which gives us pleasure, is also called as the pleasant smell. That's why the compound of group number 15 are also called as nicogens.